me check if my audio is working. Hey, what's up, Taha? Yeah, a bit late stream today. I went to that meeting, it was kind of dog shit, and I just got home. Put my feet up and play some stress simulator. Try and figure out what gun put on. Too heavy. How's your day going? Oh, I ended the stream after you left, and then I thought the internet was down, and I found the culprit. Turns out Destiny had released its new season, so that was downloading in the background, and I completely forgot about it. So, yeah. Yeah, even though I have don't download stream, ask permission to download stream, it just did it anyway. And that'll take 66 days. I thought you weren't going shop. Oh.
I bought you a steaks and chips for tomorrow. Okay?
To get the important stuff.
Hey,
To get the
important stuff.
Ice.
Doesn't do ice, does he?
Cream.
Doesn't do ice cream either.
Fuck off.
Stop doing it. He does some fucking washing pot.
Yeah, slushies.
I don't get paid. Alright.
It's 150.
You got 150. You got money.
I don't know. The rest of my money's from phone bill.
Weapons online. All systems nominal.
What about those frozen juice cup things that are like 25p? Hold on, I need to make that bigger.
They're led by Major Walter Jackson. The Liao Command wants you to raid the base and assassinate him. Good luck, and expect strong resistance.
Why can't I? Okay. My encoder is overloaded. What's up? I enjoy movies. I haven't watched a lot of them though. The last movie I watched was probably that the second Sonic. How is my encoder overloaded? It's the same one I used yesterday. It's fine.
Target acquired.
Kill confirmed.
How much GB? GB? How much GB there are in Destiny 2? What do you mean by GB?
Target acquired. Target destroyed. acquired. Target destroyed.
Gigabyte. Go to Steam. Ow. Uh, Properties. Local files. It is 93.66 gigabyte. So 97 round up.
Target acquired.
The new season just came out,
Target destroyed.
so Arc 3.0's here. It just takes practice. I started off on mouse and keyboard on Modern Warfare. I was dog shit. You know, you play against the Switch, you just get better. You just pick shit up. Or you, like, I hate games like Diablo on PC because I hate the mouse clicking movement. Hate it. But, you know, I played Minecraft Dungeons because it was easy to, like, begin. And I just got better. You just practice at it. But as long as if you play Destiny on mouse and keyboard, you should be fine if you do PvE. You don't have to have perfect aim in PvE, but if you play PvP, that's where you'll suffer quite a bit. I haven't played Crucible since they added stasis, really. Screw that. Well, I have dabbled in it now and then, but not actively played it. Yeah, oh, 90, 94, yeah. Round up to 0.66. Oh, you never played Destiny? Yeah, you should be fine. You can plug in a controller. If that's better for you. It has controller support.
I'm not seeing our targets at this location. Make way to the next nav point. We might have more luck there.
What's making my radar all fuzzy?
Target acquired.
Oh, we just ejected. Bad at keyboard, just practice, but you can plug in a control. Actually, I should double check that before I tell you. I am 100%. Yeah, Destiny's full controller support. You can't really give advice on Destiny, cause everything's good. It's just all down to your favorite. But if you want to be overpowered and never die, you play Warlock or Titan. If you want to turn invisible and piss people off in Crucible, you play Hunter. Hunter is good for PvE, PvP. They're all good for PvE, PvP, but Titans are tanks. You throw a hammer, you can pick it up. The solar ability. Oh, for PC. Alright, that's easy. If you're struggling on PC, like certain games, find indie games, like solo indie games, or play storied solo games like Horizon or something, and just play that on mouse and keyboard and get them to pick up the keybinds. I used to never like pressing Z with my pinky finger, or control to crouch, or C to crouch, T to ping, and all that crap. Because I started off playing an MMO, Final Fantasy, and I hated it. That's why I picked up an MMO mouse, but then, you still got to press certain buttons on your keyboard. I hated it, did not like it. But then I played Black Desert, where you have to hold shift and press R and E and Q for certain abilities, and that got me a bit practicing. And then for COD, for the games like Call of Duty, I just practiced in campaign. Like, I'd be running around in campaign shooting guys, doing 360s and stuff like that, just because practice. But there are certain applications you can get on Steam to get better at aiming, like aim labs. Personally, I'd never use them because it's boring that way. But if you're desperate and really want to improve your aim quickly, aim labs would be the best way. Oh, that's what all the pros do in CS:GO and all that. Oh, God, it's warm today.
Tango smoked.
Near target Orion. Target acquired.
Jackson is dead. That's a confirmed kill. Oh man, you should see down your comms. They're already falling into absolute disarray.
I hate you.
Anyways, there's
You
no
are
point
the
in sticking
worst
around.
vehicle in the
Get
game.
out
You do more
as
damage
soon
than
as
the
you
actual
can.
people shooting at me.
We fulfilled our contract, Commander. Let's get you
Oh
out
yeah,
now.
Epic games are the worst. It's because they like, you know how like Fallout and Skyrim, like Skyrim on PS4, that's a huge game, but only because they force you to download all like the Creation Club items. But on PC and PS5, it doesn't force you to download them. You only download them when you pay for them, so it's a smaller game. Same with Epic. All the DLCs, it forces you to buy them. Kind of like Elder Scrolls Online. I don't know if you've heard, but Elder Scrolls Online has like 30 DLCs, which is why the game's 110 gig. If it didn't force you to download them, the game would be like 20 gig. I know it's for decent reasons, because usually you'd buy a DLC, you'd have to download it, then you could play it, and that's annoying. But if you download it and then buy it, and then it just gives you the access code so you can access the shit, you don't have to hassle to download. You just have to sacrifice space for it. Which is why, if you play Call of Duty Warzone, that's all you're ever getting on your laptop or your computer, because it's just so big. It's so big. Unnecessarily big updates as well. It's just stupid. That's 30. Dude, that's a beast. No one took an... Oh, an enforcer. Who took damage? Bad damage, anyway. Ah, no one's armor broke. Well, look at yous. No. What you on about then? So how do I know what app is taking more space in my PC? You could do the hard and complicated way, going into every single file and scanning it and seeing the total size, or you could go to the launcher you downloaded it on and just right click on it, go to properties, file browse, or enjoy your drink. I don't have a drink. Well, I do, but I'm not drinking it. Share my full screen and I'll show you how I do it. Oh yeah, I've got it minimized. Right. So the hard and complicated way to do it is just go to PC. Oh, that's quite chunky. I don't know why though. Oh, here we go. I've got Call of Duty Modern Warfare files here. Destiny there, it's 73 gig. 18 gig for Daisy. Genshin Impact. I don't even have that anymore. That's what's taking up space. Bye bye. I don't even have that on my laptop anymore, but it's there. They deleted it. Right, there's that gone. That's Battle.net stuff. I need that for Overwatch. Steam library. Steam apps. Common. 7 Days to Die. Borderlands. Counter-Strike, which doesn't work on my laptop because it's broke. I've been using PC all my life, but playing games on it about almost in October. No, not in October. In June next year, it would have been a year. Oh no, I don't care if you're asking questions, bro. If I can help you figure shit out with PCs, because don't get me wrong, PCs are all amazing and everything, but making sure you know how to handle the storage and you don't delete the wrong thing, it's really helpful to know. Because if you delete one wrong file, that's it, you've ruined it. You can't use it. It's 18 gig. Is that a max? Oh, is that Elder Scrolls? Yeah, it's Elder Scrolls. Go to this. Go to that. Realistically, they should be in my SSD, but I don't know why they're there. To be fair, there's a lot of duplicate files on mine for modding purposes. If you end up modding games, like Skyrim's actually really easy. A program does it for you called Mod Organizer. No, Task Manager doesn't help if you delete the wrong file. If you delete the wrong file and it's a key component, your laptop will just go black screen and you won't be able to do anything unless you do a factory reset. You'd have to take it into a store for that. If you can't access it, you'll have to take it into a store and have like some guy plug something in and then mess with a keyboard. But all the Task Manager does is just show you the simple processes And if something's not closing down or not working properly, you can reset it with Task Manager. You can view your performance to see if anything's going wrong, which is, it's useful. Like, you can see the CPU's working, memory usage, Wi-Fi, U2 GPUs for some stupid reason. Yeah, modding's a bit complicated, but when it comes to Skyrim, Mod Organizer does it for me. You make a Nexus account on the internet, which is where you download all the mods from. You download them onto Nexus. You send the download to Mod Organizer, and then you go in Mod Organizer, you click it, install it, and it automatically sets it up for you. But I wouldn't really get into modding. If you're not confident in it. Like I can like do a tutorial on this. If you ever get into modding like solo player games and stuff. Because Sky UI in Skyrim, it makes a huge difference and stuff. Oh yeah, sexy load screens, just different loading screens I like. See, I installed them from Nexus, and then I click it on the right side, and it installs it, and then I just organize them in which one I want to order first. You don't. If you think it looks important, it's better to play it safe. Usually all your like very important files will be in your main drive, like your C drive, like this one. But sometimes you can accidentally install games here. Like, this is my main drive, but it's got my Black Desert, my Daisy SA launcher, a games for a modding folder. They shouldn't be there, but they're there, and I leave them there because if they accidentally contain I'm 0 at using PC. Yeah, you got to start somewhere. No one ever booted up their first computer was like, oh, I know what to do. Perfect. People either spent a long time looking at YouTube videos. Dude, I remember the good days where you'd be like, how do I mod? And then I'd watch a tutorial on Skyrim. And then I'd do it wrong, and then I'd Google like 50 other videos just to make sure I'm doing it right. But I wasn't. You should be handling the computer and PC. You should be fine. As long as you don't go on sketchy websites, download some malware, you should be golden. Most PCs nowadays come with mod virus protection built into them. I'll buy two just because they produce a lot of heat. So I'll use these ones to mitigate that. Sorry, I've been in your place where I've had a PC and then I delete. I'm anxious as hell to delete the wrong thing. Everyone's been there. It's nothing new. Like even people who build PCs for full time, even they get anxious sometimes, and they build them for a living. Oh, if I've got that much weight free, I might as well get a bigger one. Oh, I do. There's the biggest one in there. Yeah, I'll hand it in. Shoot. How many painkillers anyway? I've got a headache coming on. In the window, that's where they are. Yeah, ask your question, I don't mind. Oh, fuck, I don't have painkillers, where are they? Just ask that question, I'll be back in a second, I'm just gonna grab a painkiller. Actually, I changed that, I'm gonna go refill my drink. It's kind of empty. I'll answer your question when I'm back. is rock. Can you I'm on a laptop, not a PC, but I can tell you the specs. It's got a quad-core CPU, an AMD 5. It's got a 1650 graphics card, which is decent. It originally came with only 8 gigs of RAM, but I bought my extra RAM card. The only bad part about this thing is the CPU. It's quite slow and it doesn't have the processing power. I can stream most games, but games like Destiny and that require a lot of GPU, that use a lot of CPU power, I struggle at it. I even have to run the games on low graphics. I don't mind the graphics are low. I'm not too big on graphics, but on Destiny I'd have to lower them so bad to the point where I couldn't make out anything. It's not the best. I'm renting it from a friend. I have been meaning to save up. I had 2 jobs where I was going to buy a better one, but I ended up getting fired just before I could get one. But the minimum you'd need for a really cheap but decent gaming streaming PC is like 800 to $1,000. But the games I can run really well on it are this one, Final Fantasy XIV, Black Desert, that's a good one, Monster Hunter Rise, Earth Defense Force, it's good, but even the beefiest of PCs get a frame rate lag on that because of how many things are on the screen in the end game. Daisy runs well. Space Engineers runs excellent. Terraria also excellent. It's just the CPU that lets me down. If you tell me the specs of yours, I know enough about PCs, but if you tell me the specs of your computer, I'll be able to tell you what you can and can't do with it. But the most important one by far is the CPU. I do want one with 8 cores. That's fine. All you need to know is cores. The more cores, the better. Also, the expensive. But you want the speed and the cores, as well as capacity. That's it. Graphics cards are important, but if you've got the best graphics card but a crappy CPU, good luck running the game on high graphics. I better take these painkillers before I forget they exist. Actually, you could Google my setup. It's an Asus TUF 15, F15. It's just a standard gaming computer, just with extra 8 gig RAM. Oh, I'll feel better in 10 minutes. Nope. Not the smartest in the world, but I know a lot about computers. considering I was born in a generation where gaming is almost everything. It's kind of sad. Oh, just a bonus detail, you get a better FPS if you have a really good gaming chair. It's a lie, but it's funny. People actually believe that. It's so sad. It's so funny. I don't know where I want to go. Can I go there? No, I'm out of range. How am I out of range? This cake's dry. You could just Google and research. That's the free way. But I believe if you take like computer science lessons and graphics design lessons, you'd have to know how a PC works to do all that kind of shit, but you know, you've got to pay for lessons if you're over the age. Oh, I don't know how it works in Morocco. Over here, if you're over the age 18, you've got to pay for school. Yeah, gaming chair, bro. Right, can I jump over there now? Am I out of... No, I'm not. You're telling me I couldn't have just gone poof, 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 poof. I have to go all the way around there. That cost me more money. Typical. I had a really good gaming chair, but then my friend Michael sat in it, and he's quite a big lad, and he snapped all the wheels and broke the frame. So I had to combine an office chair with my gaming chair. There's nothing here. There's not even a hero mech. There's just 2 rare mechs and some ammo. This cake is terrible. How the hell does my granddad eat this? I've mixed it with some custard, but it's so dry, I feel like I could choke on it. Oh, is this where I brought... Oh. Is this where I brought my Marauder from? Oh, that's an all energy one though. Cataphract might be decent. Do I buy the Marauder Mad 3D or do I get the Cataphract? That looks fucking ugly, but it's armoured as, and then you got this thing. Yeah? Dude, we spoke yesterday. I'm not gonna forget all that yesterday in one day. Well, I didn't get drunk or smoke anything, so I'm sober. Actually, no, that's a lie. I was drinking whiskey all day yesterday. Like, you know how the wheels go in like pegs in like office chairs and gaming chairs? They snapped through the little plastic ring that they slide into, so they just slipped out and popped out. I try to put the wheels back in, but then I sit down and they fly off. I didn't learn about them. I just picked stuff up over the years. It's just from experience. In my case, I've been on console most of my life, and I started coding exams in high school like 10 years ago. I just picked bits and pieces up. And you've got the fact that I watch a lot of streams and YouTubers. Oh, here's a good way to learn about PCs. Go on. I need to remember what the channel's called now. We go on YouTube and type in "fix my PC." See if that'll pop up with it. No, no, no. Quantity here somewhere. Ah, there you go. If you go watch Greg Salazar, he fixes and builds PCs, and he records it, and he'll give you like hints of what's good and what's bad, what to keep an eye out for and stuff. Like when he fixes the CPU or changes it, he'll go, I'll give him this because of that, blah blah blah. I picked up a bit from him. I shall link it. Oh, I can't because I'm on my phone. Well, I've been drinking it all my life. Comes with a family. It's like drinking flavoured water for me. The latest bill is ready. How do I copy this thing as a link? There we go. Copy link. Go over to my stream. There. Watch a few of his episodes and you'll pick stuff up. See, why is that worth more? Just because it has that? No, probably no. Probably because it's all fixed. Like, my friend's mad at me for drinking whiskey. I've been drinking whiskey with like cheap energy drink for the past 3 weeks. He's like, dude, you got an issue? I'm like, no, I don't. I'm still speaking to you in clear English, bro. So I'm fine. Wait, it's a large? So 3 larges, 2 mediums. Oh, I want to buy it. I'm buying it. By the time I'm like in my 50s, I guarantee I could go through like 5 bottles of whiskeys if it's like candy. Although I do want to like buy a bottle of whiskey and get some gummy bears and gummy sweets and soak them in there for like a week and make some new flavors. That'd be nice. But I'd do that with Fireball whiskey or maybe Jaeger. Yeah, it is. But I like mixing my soda with whiskey. You can't go wrong with that. I better fix this first. Oh, 3 large. Try. No worries. At the end of the day, mate, we're having a conversation. Ask away. Kind of like the most polite dude I've ever met, really. Oh no. Oh! It does the same damage. Wait, what? Oh, it's a tier 5. I guess. That will have to do. They don't generate nearly as much heat as they will. And I need to put the heat sinks. I'm losing that many a second. Start work. Dude, that's usually like 2 mil if I'm in a combat zone. Right. No, I won't. My liver's fine. I've never once had liver pains. Oh! I don't think you understand. In England, drinking's part of culture. So over like the hundreds of millions of years, we're just like, you know, we're basically immune to liver disease. Obviously, I'm not part of that because, you know, I come from a different country. But I did grow up here. You know. Oof. That's a nice melon flavoured vape. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make this one look like the Moroccan flag. Let's have a look. Moroccan flag. Oh, that might be a bit... Dude, the flag of Morocco has a pentagram in it. I need anything with a star in it. That's just mental. I won't, mate, trust me. I don't drink nearly as much as I used to. I made a... there was this girl I fancied a long time ago in college, and she bet me I wouldn't drink for like a month, or was it like 2 months? I think it was 2 months. I haven't drank as much since then. I've only just decided to stop smoking as well, that's why I'm vaping. Plus, to be fair, vaping's way better, you get flavours. Right, I was going to make this one look like the Moroccan flag, but they don't have the pentagram in the centre of any of them. Which one do you want? To be fair though, that Cobra one that kind of looks dope on this thing. That one looks nice. Oh, wait, no. Change that to red. And then have that green because it's in the centre of the flag. I know, but vaping's a million times better than smoking. Blue and grey. Blue and grey. What shade of blue though? That's purple. It's still purple. Maybe it's just too bright. That's better. Blue and grey. Huh? Or should I have opposite, where it's more grey for blue? How's vaping worse? It's healthier. Less nicotine in them. Just blue, not cyan. Good thing that's blue. I think there's something going on my internet. My thing's red. Oh, that's so far behind. Dude, that's so far behind. That's 30 seconds. Yeah, it's only if you have nicotine. You can vape purely just for flavour and not inhale. You can do that. Vapes have come a long way since 5 years ago. Oh, dude, that's like a minute and 10 seconds. Why is my stream so far behind? Just turn that around again.